Hey everyone, this is your host Moonshadow Mystery. Just giving you a heads up that there is now an official Discord group. Or rather, Discord server. The Moonshadow Mystery Channel Official. We've had the Rainbow Eyed Hive Facebook group for a good long while now, but knowing that more and more of you are turning away from Twitter and Facebook, I thought Discord would be the way to go. I'm hoping with this I'll be able to interact with you, the viewers, far more frequently. Such as with Gamer67, who you can see just messaged me in the top left corner. They've been a long-time viewer and a long-time fan for a good little while now, since roughly the start of the channel. So you can be like them and get a hold of me with your suggestions, your commentary, your critique, and hopefully in the near future, we'll maybe even do some things like podcasts. I'm hoping through the use of Discord, I may be able to do, as this bottom voice channel says, live game streaming. As you can see in our channels, we've got the general welcome page, which I'll be using to post various links that you can get a hold of me through and interact with me through. Viewer notices, which is where I'll post news and upcoming projects, as well as any changes that are going to be made. General Chit Chat is where you'll be able to interact with one another, as well as me, on a relaxed, personal level. Share Your Content is a page you can go to in order to share your own content. Links to your own YouTube channels, Twitter, your own DeviantArt, and other things. It's a way for us to get to know each other. Channel Fan Art is where you'll be able to submit fan art, of course, relating to myself and my original characters and some of the content I produced. Bear in mind, this is for regular PG, G, PG, and PG-13 fan art. Anything 18 plus goes here. The NSFW fan art. Bear in mind, I'm not encouraging that, but I know it is generally an inevitability. So I made this as a safe place for some of you out there who maybe are interested in such things to be able to post it without any negative judgment. Since I'm part of SecondLife Talk is for those like myself and some of you viewers who have SecondLife accounts and want to be able to get a hold of each other, share your experiences, your photography, and even various events and things that you're involved with. It's a way of getting to know each other in yet another way. Fallout Fanaticism is for, of course, Fallout fans like myself. If you want to discuss any aspect of the Fallout franchise, be it fan content or official canon content, and that includes potential theories you may have pertaining to upcoming projects, current projects, basically anything. If it's related to Fallout, it can go here. It's also a place you can share your Fallout player names for games like 76, as well as your own Fallout character images and other things. Whoops, I skipped one. Hell of a Has-Been Chatter is where fans like myself of Has-Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss can come to discuss things, such as some of the theories related to the upcoming episodes that we have yet to see. The summer of 2023 release of Has-Been Hotel, now that it's been greenlit by A24 and is in production. And of course your own fan art and some of your favorite moments. That includes video links as well. And who knows, if we do it right, we may even be able to watch some of these things together. As a matter of fact, I'm hoping that in the future we'll be able to do just that. When a new episode's dropped, maybe I'll see if I can go into one of these dedicated voice channels and we can see about reacting to them and watching them together. Maybe even have a discussion about it. The Rainbow Eyed Hive Brony Chat is for all things related to My Little Pony, be that Friendship is Magic, any of the generations before, or the current generation. It's also where I'll be posting specific videos pertaining to the Brony community that I've posted, or that I've created myself, as well as any special projects that we come across together. So if there's a specific fan animation you like, any behind the scenes things you want to share, your fan art, your pony sonas, or anything else, this is the page for you. Ask the Radio Demon is where you'll be able to come in order to post your questions for Alistair the Radio Demon, and I'll answer them as truthfully as possible. Of course, that'll be for a future video. Ask your host questions where you can post your questions for me. Anything you want to ask me, either pertaining to some of the projects I've done or anything else you want to ask, you can post them here. I've always wanted to do a Q&A segment, and this is my way of opening that dialogue. Fandubs is where I'll be posting the videos pertaining to my Moonshadow Fandubs projects, as well as where you can post your suggestions for Fandubs you'd like to see done. They can be movie scenes, episode clips, or yes, comics. If there's a voice you think I can do and you want to see me attempt, in specific scenes you want to be done, this is where you can post those links and those suggestions. Did not mean to click that, but it happened. Fireside Chats, of course, pertains to my Fireside Chat series. This is where I go in depth about personal topics, things I've experienced and done in my life and want to share with you. Some of it's pretty, some of it's not. Honestly, some of it can be downright gritty and very personal. But this is my way of reaching out so that all of you can be involved and know a little bit more about me. So if there's a subject pertaining to Fireside Chats, you can post it here. The previous ones are my first job experiences and some, I believe it was school. So there's things like that you can ask about. Depending on the title that you suggest and what I have to say about it, it could be a long or short video. But I do look forward to hearing from you guys about what you want to see. And let me know if you like the current Fireside Chat setup. I have been trying to open them, as you know, with like this old-fashioned television feel. And I filter the whole thing in black and white to make it a little more serious, since it's essentially just me sitting there talking. So if there's any suggestions you have for that, please let me know. Lore, Myths, and Theories is where we discuss our, again, lore, myths, and theories. Most of them so far have been pertaining to Fallout, but that doesn't mean that's all I'm wanting to do. So if there is a topic relating to lore, myths, and or theories that you think I should discuss, let me know. I do have some... I do believe I posted on DeviantArt some specific things pertaining to lore, myths, and theories before that I have not yet covered, so I'm not really sure if I'm going to get around to doing those yet or not. Feel free to head to DA and let me know. And if you have any issues seeing specific DeviantArt content, please tell me, because I've been having some weird issues with that. Moonshadow Impersonates is, of course, where the specific impersonation videos are going. A lot of these impersonation videos are also Let's Play videos. So if you think that I need to double post them in both Let's Plays and Impersonates, let me know. So far I've been trying to keep them more or less separate. And of course that goes for Sings too, so maybe I should keep them separate that way. I'm not sure, but let me know what you think. Moonshadow Plays is exactly what it says. This is where I'll be posting the links on Discord for the various Let's Play videos from here on. As you can see, I posted links to the playlists pertaining to specific videos. Some of which I've not added to in a while. They've not been requested that I add to them in a while. If there's a specific game you want me to play more of, feel free to comment. Now, some of these, like Saints Row 4, are a little harder for me to do because they have copywritten material, and I need to look up how to make that so it's not being recorded so we can avoid any issues. I have that issue with Fallout. That's why a lot of the times I turn the radios completely off when I do a session, which is a shame, but it is what it is. But yeah, this is where all those will be going. And yes, I have emulator software, so if there's an older game you want me to see if I can get a ROM for to be able to play, like what I did down here for Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2, let me know those titles. I do have some that I've not yet gotten around to playing that I've been waiting to see if anyone wants to see played. If you have questions about that, ask me and I'll be sure to post what some of those are, so maybe we can get an idea of what you want. Moonshadow Reacts is going to be a little bit harder for me to do, due simply to the fact that I no longer have a working webcam like I did way back in the early days, as you see here. I'm hoping to change that eventually. Back in these days I had a working laptop that I was able to double record with, so that made things a little easier. But as you can see, I have been doing new versions of the reacts with characters. So if you have a suggestion for me to react to something, even if you can't see me, but you will hear me, or if there's something you want a character to react to, this is where you can make those suggestions. Moonshadow Reviews is where I've done a lot of my reviews. I have done a number of text reviews, which you can see on DeviantArt. I think they're in the journals section, I don't remember. But some of my older projects, like my past due review segments, and yes, I know there were others I wanted to do, but they became a really daunting task. They require a whole lot of time and effort. But if you want to see more of those, let me know. I can put in the work and get it done. But otherwise, this is where you'll see a lot of my reviews of specific episodes, films, titles, etc. Why such as this, Ice Age Collision Course. I made this one years ago, basically immediately after seeing the film. Actually, I have no idea where that t-shirt went. Just a random comment I had that I just decided to make. And don't worry, everyone. For those of you who missed me in Brony Sona mode, I still have the helmet. The ears may have popped off, but I still have the helmet. Of course, Moonshadow Sings is where any and all of my song covers will be posted, such as the channel promotional video featuring Stand Out from a Goofy movie. And the most recent entry to this category, I sings various songs. If you've yet to see it, I covered the likes of Insane, Alistair's Game, and Inside of Every Demon is a Rainbow. But there's lots of others here, so feel free to make your suggestions for songs you'd like to hear me sing. In the meantime, feel free to check out some of these older videos. VR Chat is where you'll be able to share your own experiences with, of course, VR Chat. As you've probably seen, I've been making frequent visits there recently. Or more accurately, I'm the one who's been making the visits. Not that anyone minds. But this is where you'll be able to share your VR chat identity. Discuss your experiences and the types of worlds you visited that you enjoy and would like to see some of us visit. I wouldn't count on Moonshadow himself doing so because everyone seems to prefer when I'm the one doing it. And of course, the voice channels, the Radio Demon podcast. Actually, yeah, the Moonshadow Mystery podcast. I thought so. So these are basically going to be areas where either Alistair or myself will be able to discuss live with some of you, answer some of your questions on the fly, and just interact with you, the viewer. And of course, live gaming stream is where I'm hoping to be able to play and stream live some of the games that I'm involved in. If that's something you want to see more of, let us know. And you can do that in the comment section of this video, or go to the Discord and let us know there. That's all for the update, everyone. We've actually reached over 100 subscribers, and I know that's not a big deal to most of you. A lot of people out there get thousands of subscribers in no time at all. I've been on YouTube for years, and I've only recently really broke that triple-digit milestone, and honestly, I don't really mind that it took so long. I've experimented with a lot of different types of content and a lot of different styles, so the fact it's taken this long doesn't really bother me. Honestly, I'm glad to have been on this journey with all of you, and even though it remains mostly a hobby and not something I'm making any kind of money on, I'm glad to be able to take it with you and get your honest feedback. Yes, I may not have like a dedicated niche like some others, such as Marky Moo, or Top of the Morning Ladies, late the likes of Jacksepticeye Sean McLaughlin. Or your Prince of the Mother-Loving Saiyans, Vegeta. But I'm here with all of you, and I enjoy every moment. I put my heart into each video, and that's part of why it takes longer for me than maybe some of the others. I usually wait until I'm motivated to do something, inspired. Because the more I'm enjoying myself, the more I think you'll enjoy seeing me do it. But that's all we have for this video. Thanks for watching. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, or again, head over to any of the provided links for how you can interact with me. And yes, fair warning, if you go to my Twitter, there is a lot of politically charged stuff there. Some of it may be offensive. But I'm not going to apologize for that. That's because none of us are guaranteed the right to not be offended, but we are guaranteed the right to free speech. We don't have to agree with what each other has to say, or even each other's views, but we do have to respect them. Sorry about that brief interruption. But let us know in the comments below, or one of the provided things. And yes, like I said, for those of us who live in America, we have a constitutional right to free speech. I may not agree with what you have to say, and you may not agree with what I have to say. But you are promised here on this channel to be able to say what you wish. I only ask that you please keep the language user-friendly, because I've long since made sure that this channel is able to be open to most ages. Yes, a lot of this content is not really youth appropriate, but that's the reason I have always, and I do mean always, go back to the very first video if you don't believe me, had a channel rating system in place. And I may be mistaken, that very first video might not have, but for all these years, I have made sure that my channels are rated specifically for age group. But anyway, if you liked this little update video, hit the like button down below. If you didn't like it, that's okay. Click my name above the video description below if you're new here and want to see more of the content that we've made in the past, and perhaps get an idea what you might want to see more of. Don't forget to hit that subscriber button if you've not already, and ring-a-ding-ding that notification bell icon so you can get up-to-the-minute notifications when new content is available. I hope you have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week, and a great weekend ahead depending on when you get around to seeing today's video. And as always, remember, don't go changing for anyone but yourselves. I hope to see you all right back here. Same Moonshadow time, same Mystery channel. Take care, and I hope to see you soon.